Happy Apple Vision Pro Day, everybody. Zero, what are your thoughts? I know, it's shocking. No, but seriously, guys, today is a huge day in the tech industry because it's the kind of day that we're going to look back on years from now. Apple Vision Pro is, or could be, the equivalent of something as huge as the iPod, the Macintosh, the iPhone, the iPad, the Apple Watch. Those are all huge categories that proved to be insanely amazing successes for Apple. These are devices that we quite literally rely on a daily basis. Now, will the Apple Vision Pro eventually turn into something that we rely on every single day? I don't know, it's really hard to say, but I don't think anybody can deny the fact that the Apple Vision Pro, as it stands today, is way ahead of the competition, way ahead of the Meta Quest 3. Great device, but you really can't compare. It's like apples to oranges. Literally. Anyway. Okay, not literally. That's not an orange, but yeah. Anyway, getting to the point, it's a big deal, guys. And, well, I figured I can't miss out on Apple Vision Pro launch day because it is a very significant day. It's a huge launch day. And, well, I figured why not get myself the Apple Vision Pro. Sorry, it's kind of blocking the camera. So the box is pretty big. I mean, as you can see, I mean, the headset itself, judging from the videos I've watched on YouTube, and man, let me tell you, I watch a lot of videos, kind of to the point where I've literally dreamt about the Apple Vision Pro on my head, and I've seen the interface in my sleep. Like, I'm not even kidding with you guys. Hi. Okay. You go over there. Sorry, I had to get Zero off. I think he scratched me in the process when I grabbed him. But yeah, guys, this is my Apple Vision Pro. The box is bigger than you'd think it would be. But here we go. Turning it around. It says, where is it? There it is. Designed by Apple in California. Very, very nice. All right, let's turn that back. We have a little rip thing here. As usual, insanely, very, like, just amazing Apple packaging that we can typically expect from this, what, $3 trillion company. Insane. All right, let's take off the box. Put this down gently because this is definitely a box I don't want to throw away. This is a box I'll be keeping in storage. And wow, look at that. The Apple Vision Pro is sitting there on display. Oh my God, I can't believe this is in my possession. This is absolutely incredible. Okay, but for now, we're going to put it aside. We're going to put that on later, and I'll give you guys some first impressions of the overall weight, comfort, all that stuff. All right, we also get the battery, which is required. So one big downside or upside, depends how you look at it, of the Apple Vision Pro is the fact that the battery is not built in like it is on the Meta Quest 3. And guys, I gotta say, this is very light for what this is. I mean, again, apples to oranges. I realize this is a $500 device. Again, the Meta Quest 3. And then we have the Apple Vision Pro, which is sitting over there patiently for $3,500 plus tax. So absolutely very, very different approaches on the whole mixed reality product category. Anyway, I'm saying all this because the Meta Quest 3 has the battery built in, but even then, it's not that heavy, which I think is great, you know? But the Apple Vision Pro obviously is quite heavy, and that's without the battery attached. So as of today, we are required as Apple Vision Pro users to have the battery be separate from the device. I mean, obviously it's got to be tethered, but yeah, the battery can be sitting on your desk, your couch, in your pocket, on your lap, wherever. So that's definitely one downside. And as of today, you cannot hot swap. It's kind of weird to me that Apple didn't include some kind of like 10-minute backup battery. So if you have to swap batteries, you can easily do that. But as of today, you just can't, which is kind of weird, honestly. So if you do want to swap batteries and you're not connected to power, you literally have to shut down the Apple Vision Pro and then just wait for it to boot up again, which it kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I mean, that's not a very good thing to keep in mind if you're working on a video project or Photoshop, and you know, just like that, your work disappears. Whereas with something like a MacBook Pro or whatever, we can easily attach to power. And yeah, we could do that on the Vision Pro, but I'm saying like you're most likely not going to be near a power source if you're using this thing out and about. So yeah, I mean, I'm just throwing that out there. Definitely something to keep in mind. But yeah, I mean, as of right now, the battery is beautiful. Like, this thing looks like it came from Apple, because it did come from Apple. My God, this thing is nice. It's a little heavy too. I think the battery weighs what, like a pound, someone said. I'm not totally sure. And here's the cable. Let's rip the paper off, uncoil it. Now, this is the new connector that you connect to the side. All right, the headset's in my hand again. So if you look on the side here, you kind of clip the connector on and then you turn it. Oh my God, that's a really satisfying click. That is nice. Now look, if I gently tug on it, the actual cable is not going to come loose from the headset itself, which is great, because if you think about it, Apple could have easily gone the typical MagSafe routes. But what if you disconnect that? Well, then you're going to lose power. You're going to lose your work. You're going to stop watching your movie. You're going to stop watching your virtual porn. Whatever you're doing on your Apple Vision Pro, it's just going to be completely interrupted, because again, you cannot hot swap batteries. But hopefully that's added in the future. I just feel like that's a huge oversight. But anyway, let's focus on the pros here, because this really is a huge product, guys. This is a significant day in the tech industry. All right, so picking up the Vision Pro again, here is the front. Hold on, let me turn this around. It's all glass and aluminum. Guys, look at that. You see that? My God, that is beautiful. So basically, when you set up the process, you're going to be holding the Vision Pro in front of you to get your persona, if I can speak right, and it's going to scan your face. And as of today, it is in beta, but I gotta say, it looks pretty good. I've seen different results from different people. Sometimes it looks cheesy, sometimes it looks pretty accurate. I mean, honestly, it just depends on your overall complexions and everything like that. But yeah, okay, so picking it up, by default, the Solo Knit Band, or whatever it's called, is installed, but you can easily take that off. So let me figure this out. Oh, wow, that comes off really easily. And in the box, where did oh crap, I'm sorry, I put it down here. You also get this dual loop band, or whatever they call it. So basically, it's more like the MetaQuest 3. So this will be a better way of evenly distributing the weight across your head, because with the Solo Knit Band, the Vision Pro kind of pulls you forward. But even then, I gotta say, it's not that heavy in the hand. So I'm gonna put the Solo Knit Band back on. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, it's actually real easy. And here we go. The first time I'm ever putting on the Apple Vision Pro. Whoa, hold on. I did not get the Zeiss lenses, so for now, I'm gonna have to wear my contacts. I mean, off camera, but for today, I'm just gonna put my glasses aside and just pretend I have my contacts in. Here we go. Well, okay. It's a little loose, but if you turn the thing right here, oh, wow, okay. It's definitely a little heavy. Like I can feel my head being pulled forward, but it's not that bad, honestly. Like it's not that different from the MetaQuest 3 over there somewhere. Okay. Yeah. The overall weight is not that bad. But hold on. Okay. Let me turn that off, or take it off rather. Is there any red marks on my face? No? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. I'm actually going to put the other dual loop band on, again, whatever it's called, boot it up, and I'll give you guys some first impressions. Okay, so here we go. It's not as good looking with the Solo Knit Band, or I'm not sure what Apple's calling the bands officially. I always forget. But I gotta say, comfort-wise, I do expect it to be a little better. But even then, gotta be honest with you guys, the Solo Band, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. I mean, it's a little discomforting. I mean, in terms of weight, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's uncomfortable. It's just, it could be more comfortable. So let's see how the dual loop band does. Wow. Okay. This actually isn't bad at all, guys. All right, so if you look at me from the front, the Apple Vision Pro, it looks, I mean, it should look like it's more aligned with my head, because that's what it's kind of like sitting. Now, the only downside is it's going to mess up my hair, so definitely keep that in mind. If you have something like this on your head, you're probably going to mess up your hair. So let's do a first boot. It was the power button. Oh, there it is. You hold that. Boo-doo-doo. Wow, hold on. It's booting. Guys, I can't believe I have this on my freaking head right now. This is incredible. I'm so fortunate, guys. Thank you so much for making this possible. Okay, wow. It just said hello in like that cursive text that you see on iPhones and iPads or whatever. Or Macs. Wow. Whoa. Dude. Holy crap. Okay, I gotta say, the MetaQuest 3 color pass-through is good enough to walk around your house. But, wow, like, the Vision Pro, though, this is a huge difference. Dude, it's like almost a 1-to-1 ratio of what you're seeing in real life compared to what you're seeing through the Vision Pro lenses. This is crazy. Okay, I'm gonna set up my persona off camera, but I just wanted to give you guys like a true first impressions of like the overall image quality. Like, this is insane. Oh my, I cannot imagine what it's gonna be like to play games on this thing. Which, I gotta be honest, hold on, let me take this off. Ugh, it's a little tight. So, I do hope at some point Apple comes out with some kind of video game controllers, because gaming is a huge selling point right now for VR. And I mean, that's primarily what I use my MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest 3 for. Like, gaming is the killer category in my opinion. But obviously Apple's pushing productivity. So it would be nice if, like, at some point in the future, Apple comes out with the Apple Vision Pro, or they just call it Apple Vision, or maybe Apple Vision Air. Apple Vision Air? Vision Air, you get it? And that would be compatible with some kind of wireless motion-based controller. But keep in mind, you can use Xbox controllers, DualSense controllers, all that stuff. But at the same time, that's not like true VR controllers. That's just another way to have some kind of input for what you're seeing on screen, or screens. Technically, it's 2 screens. But hey guys, first impressions definitely exceeded my expectations. I mean, yeah, I was expecting it to look good, but I wasn't expecting it to look that good. Like, probably to the point where I can comfortably and confidently walk around my house, like while cooking or petting my cats or whatever. Now, I wonder if anyone's gonna try driving with the Apple Vision Pro on. I've thought about that. That's gotta be insanely dangerous. So maybe that'll happen in some kind of stupid viral TikTok video. I have no idea. But anyway, guys, there you go. Those are my first impressions and my unboxing of my imaginary Apple Vision Pro. This is a lot of fun, guys. I cannot wait to see where this takes me in my life. Stay tuned for a ton of content, guys. Obviously, I'm going to create more videos about, like, my first impressions, things I like, things I don't like. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, because this is a first-gen product. It's going to take time for Apple to gather customer feedback and find out what people like myself love, dislike, and possibly even loathe and hate. So yeah, I mean, today is just day one. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Happy Apple Vision Pro Day. We will be looking back on this day for years to come. And of course, I hope you're enjoying your Apple Vision Pro if you bought yourself one. All right, I'm gonna go check myself back into the insane asylum, and hopefully I'll see you guys soon.